I need all your attention up this way. So we got Theo back in the gym with us today. Theo gonna talk to y'all for a little bit about like college recruitment, college life, just stuff that you need to know, man, when y'all get ready to go get your recruiting started and actually make it to college. Theo played for us. What year was that?
I graduated 2018. So.
2018. Yeah. But he on this board. He played a North-South game. He led the nation in blocks, probably for almost a whole season. So, I mean, he's been through the mud, man. Take in what he's finna give you. Absorb it, all right? Theo Akwuba.
What's up with y'all? I see y'all in here working and shit. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, my story, I was unknown damn near half my high school year. Freshman year, played 9th grade. I didn't play JV till 10th grade year. Didn't really take it seriously. Then I had a crazy ass growth spurt. I was like 6'5", 10th grade year. Coaches saw a little potential. Junior year, I had another growth spurt. I was like 6'9". Started blocking shots. Still wasn't getting no recruitment, none of that. Senior year, that's when I averaged a triple-double with blocks at 10, 11, 14, and 10. Yeah, I still wasn't getting recruited like that because I barely play AAU. I wasn't getting recruited that to the end of the year. I had like 2 offers, North Alabama and University of Portland. So I decided to go all the way to the West Coast. Spent 2 years there. The WCC, y'all know what the WCC is? We're not Gonzaga, BYU, them. So yeah, played 2 years there. Transferred, and then I went to Louisiana. And that's when I kind of like took off on like the college scene. First year, I averaged like 11 and 10, like 3 blocks. I won Defensive Player of the Year. Was starting to get on some radar. Scouts. My next year, I had a foot injury, so I was off like a month, but I still averaged like 10 and 8, 2 blocks. And now I'm at Ole Miss for my last year, getting my grad certification, playing the SEC for like, Tennessee, Kentucky. So, basically what I'm saying is, with hard work, you can go from like the offers to, playing on the highest level in college. But like a lot of people don't realize that it's like legit hard work. I say I didn't work hard till like kind of my senior year because I was skinny. From my junior to senior year, I started hitting the weight room a little bit. I got a little stronger, so I started to see like more results, on the court. But like it's like a lot of hard work and dedication. It's not like you doing it because you feel like it's gonna be some days you don't feel like hooping. Them little running drills I was doing in college, we had to do 10 of those, 10 sets, 10 touches in under like 60 to 65 seconds, depending if you were big or a guard. You had to do 10 of those, and then we would do like defensive slides. Then we would still have like, some basketball related after that. And if you didn't make it, you had to do it at the end. And if you didn't make that, you couldn't practice. So that just goes to show like, the difference in like work. It's not easy. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. It's not easy. So if you want to play at the next level, it's that as like grind, hard work, and consistency is the biggest thing. You can't work hard 2 days out the week and then chill. The next 5. It's damn near 5 to 6 days a week. Even on your rest day, stretch, do some light running, some work on your craft. But the biggest tip I would give for like college recruitment is it's okay to have goals, but at the same time you got to be realistic. So you have to like really sit down and look at yourself and like, okay, am I really good enough to play at the next level? First of all, because you might think you're good enough, but in a college coach's eyes, all he's worried about is scoring the ball. He don't do nothing else but score. If he misses his first 3 shots, does he disappear in the court? Like, what else does he do to help his team win? Does he rebound? Does he defend? Does he get his teammates open, pass? whatever it may be. The game is only like 5% scoring. Like there's way more things you can do on the court to help that coach see that. So that's probably like the biggest thing I would say. You don't have to be the go-to guy. You don't have to be the 20-point per game scorer in order to get to that next level. Because coaches look at all that, and they also look at your off the court business too. They're gonna ask Coach Larkin about you. They're gonna ask Coach Evan about you. Coaches, especially college coaches, they hate players who don't, buy in, because you have to buy into what the coach wants in order for everybody to be successful. You can't do your own thing and expect to get 30 minutes a game. Nah, you're gonna be on the bench. So there's a lot of things that go into it that people don't realize. Recruiting, as far as recruiting goes, you gotta have a solid mixtape, highlights, and highlights showing you doing other stuff besides scoring. Like if you're the primary scorer, all right, that's cool. You can put your little scoring clips, but also put you rebounding, defending. Coaches love defense. If you can't do nothing else, you could defend. You could probably play 25 minutes a game. Which in college, you're not gonna get that many minutes as you think you might be, especially as a freshman, because a lot of teams already have like a go-to scorer, and he's probably like a junior or a senior. So, and he's been in that college grind for a couple years, so his body gonna be like ready physically, because they're gonna put weight on you for sure, especially your first year. Probably gonna gain 10, 15 pounds. By the time you leave there, you're gonna be 30, 40 pounds heavier, jumping higher, all that. When you first get there, you're probably not gonna be the go-to guy. So you like I was saying before, defense, rebounding, making your teammates better, all the little things that people kind of overlook. Go out there and email as many coaches as possible, because it's a numbers game, especially with the way the transfer portal is. It's packed every off season. So coaches now, they not just looking at high school players, looking at the transfer portal too. So, and a lot of coaches would prefer to get experienced guys. So it's kind of putting y'all at a disadvantage, because before, a lot of people wasn't in the portal like that. So they would go to younger high school guys. Now they can get a lot more experienced guys out the portal as opposed to high school guys. So while they're recruiting the 4 stars, 5 stars, all right, yeah, those guys are obviously gonna get offers. I mean, gonna get looked at. But the people that go underground, like I was, it's harder for us, because your name isn't already established. It's not out there. So you gotta apply to way more colleges now, as opposed to it was like 5-6 years ago. So yeah, it's really like putting yourself out there, making sure your film is what coaches actually want to see, not being off the court, being taking care of your business on and off the court, because they will ask questions. They will ask people you have no clue how to help you come back to bite you. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Any questions?